This is a real conversation based around real struggles that family caregivers go through. So let's talk about it. One of the hardest parts of being a caregiver isn't just the daily work. It's when your own family refuses to help. You're left carrying the entire burden alone, while they get to live their lives as if nothing's happening. If you're the primary caregiver, you probably know this feeling well. You look around and realize it's just you. Family members who promise to help are suddenly too busy. They even stop coming over or answering calls. It's like people disappear the moment responsibility becomes real. And you're left wondering, why is it always me? And when they do decide to come by, as soon as help is needed, they're suddenly in a rush to leave, claiming they already had something important to take care of. The excuses they have for not helping out is endless. They claim they wouldn't know what to do even if you showed them. Or they say things like, "You're so much better at it than me. I'll just mess everything up if I do it." The truth? It's usually not about ability. It's about willingness. They don't want to be uncomfortable. They don't want their routine interrupted. They simply just don't want to be involved at all. So instead, everything falls on the one person who cares enough not to walk away. Eventually, that builds resentment from us towards them. Because while they get to hang out with friends, go on vacations, build careers, and have relationships, you're stuck at home managing medications, cleaning up, cooking meals, lifting, bathing, driving to endless appointments. Your life is on hold, while theirs keeps moving forward. And sometimes that anger turns into a deep grief. Grief for the life you feel you've lost. What makes it worse is when your unsupportive family turns the guilt back on you. If you're tired or if you speak up, they say things like, "Well, you chose to do this," or "You just need more patience." And suddenly, you're being shamed for being human, for daring to admit that you're overwhelmed. My grandmother's son, his girlfriend, even offered to help out, but guess what happened? He refused to allow his girlfriend to help me with his own mother. He told her it was my job and my responsibility. This is the extent of how nasty family members can be towards you in these situations. As family caregivers, we've already figured out that no one wants the responsibility of caregiving, but it feels so unfair for family to completely turn their backs on you. Most caregivers like me don't expect their families to do everything, and I don't expect perfection. I just want some effort. Small things matter, like running an errand, cooking a meal once in a while, or just sitting in for an hour so I can breathe and do something for myself. At this point, it's not even about equal work. It's about shared humanity for family. What I've noticed about my family members, the same people I've bent over backwards to help, are the same ones that won't ever help me, no matter what. That's why cutting them off was completely necessary, but that's a whole other story for another video. If your family refuses to help and you're left doing it all, hear me, you are not alone. So many caregivers are carrying this same weight in silence, feeling invisible and forgotten. I want this channel to be a place where those feelings are finally seen, heard, and expressed. So if you can relate, share your story in the comments. I promise, someone else will read it and say, "That's me too." And if this conversation helped you feel validated in some way, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next conversation. Because we're going to keep having these real conversations around real struggles that family caregivers go through.